Hello, Internet. Another co-op video featuring Megan and Mike.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk about the 3 films made by Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and etc.
Yeah.
The Cornetto Trilogy, as they've been dubbed.
Yes.
By some, by many, by all.
By all.
These are films that take place... I don't even know if they're in the same universe.
Yeah, they're in the same universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, the films start off with...
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, right? That's the zombie picture. You talk about it. Make me do all the work.
Shaun of the Dead is probably my favorite out of the trilogy. Yes, it's the zombie one. You know, it's just follows a couple of average guys who have to kind of become above average just to face the oncoming zombie apocalypse and, you know, how it affects their relationships and everything like that. At the end of the film, you know, this video is going to be full of spoilers, so spoiler alert. At the end of the film, the military comes in and kind of makes everything better. Nick Frost's character does become a zombie, but, you know, they keep him in a shed and he's still kind of the same. I don't know if that makes any sense, but, you know, being a zombie doesn't seem to have put a damper on their bromance that they have.
Bit of social commentary in there.
Yep.
We're all zombies.
We're all zombies.
Mm-hmm. The next one is, of course, Hot Fuzz, which is the police action cop drama film.
I really liked Hot Fuzz, but I have to say it's probably my least favorite of the trilogy.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I really liked Hot Fuzz.
I liked the film. Like, it was a great movie. I still will watch it at all times. It just, out of the 3, it's my 3rd favorite. That's all.
Hot Fuzz has one of my favorite action sequences for the entire third quarter of the film. It starts off where Simon Pegg effectively jump kicks an old lady in the face, and then it just escalates from there. It's all very over the top. It's all tongue in cheek, but it's frickin' hilarious.
To be fair, she deserved it.
Oh yeah, she was a
totally deserved it.
A hag.
A hag, yeah.
The film. Yes. And the next followed up is the most recent one that was just put out called The World's End.
Yes.
Now that one is...
That's my 2nd favorite. Yeah.
Meg's
right
second favorite. If you're keeping track.
Goes Shaun of the Dead.
1.
The World's End.
3. 2.
And Hot Fuzz, yes. No, The World's End was fantastic. No, we saw it in theaters a couple of weeks ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really liked all the characters and how they played off of each other. This was kind of the first one where Nick Frost and Simon Pegg's character they were friends, but they weren't close until probably, you know, halfway, 3/4 of the way through the movie, when like stuff starts going crazy. That's when they start, you know, rekindling their friendship, because they were friends and then an event occurred where they weren't friends, and so they kind of were at odds with each other, and then about 3/4 of the way through
they got even.
Yeah, so it was really good. Like the main kind of core of the movie is they're going back to their hometown, and they're going to do this thing called the Golden Mile, which is 12 pubs in a mile radius in their hometown. They attempted it when they were younger, and they failed, and then so now they're reattempting it. Kind of a recapturing their youth sort of thing.
It's a coming of middle-age story.
Yes.
If you will.
Yeah, there was, when we went to the theater, there was like a kid there who was like 10. I'm like, are you really gonna get this movie? It was a little weird.
Good parenting.
I know, it was so weird when we saw him come in. I'm like, really? But whatever.
Not that I meant for censorship, but he's not going to understand what the hell's going on, so what's the point?
It's definitely like you need to be a little bit older, and, you know, you just need to be older, like, to get the jokes, because a lot of them were really funny, but if you were 10, you would have no clue what they were on about.
Us older people really appreciate poop and fart jokes a lot more.
Yes. So true. There weren't a lot of those in there, though. No, there weren't a lot.
Very cerebral.
Yeah. It's also inspired us that we're going to Victoria in a month, and we're going to do kind of our own version of the Golden Mile in Victoria, so that should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. The movies themselves are all basically, like Meg said, they're a play on the dynamic between 2 of the central characters. In the first one, they're best friends forever. In the second one, they become friends, and in the third one, they get back into friendship. So I think if you look at them as a whole, I think that's the overall theme of all of these films. Is just the level of friendship that can develop between people and how it stays strong throughout time.
Yeah, that's really, really well put.
Even through zombie apocalypses.
Yeah, and it's just, putting
putting
these relationships and friendships to the test in different situations. So, anyway, good job, Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg.
Yeah, we really liked all three of these films.
I love those movies, so...
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that they're nerdy, and so are we.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're pretty much in a demographic right now.
Yeah,
everything that's coming out lately is kind of for us.
Yeah, the 30-ish kind of crowd.
Too much money on our hands.
Too much money on our hands.
Too much free time.
Way too much free time. All right, so I guess that's it for our kind of review, speculation, what have you on the Cornetto Trilogy. And this is a logical stopping point.